Yolan True, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and welcome to another episode of our little A to Z officer series. But before I talk about our next epic officer today, I just want to say, if you're not a subscriber of my channel yet but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel, and when you do, also click this little bell and all notifications so you will be notified when another video comes out. And now let's have a look at Strange New Worlds Christopher Pike. There was a lot of Strange New Worlds officers recently, and so Pike is quite an important one. He's class command, which means you need command badges to upgrade him. He's from the group Strange New Worlds. That means he either gets synergy from others of that group if he's captain and they are on the bridge with him, or he can give synergy to another captain of that group if he's on the bridge as well. And he's from the faction Federation, which means that you need Federation credits to upgrade him. And being someone from a TV series, he's got a little longer text, and if you haven't seen Strange New Worlds yet, then you might want to have a look in there and learn a bit about Pike. I really do like Strange New Worlds, by the way, to be honest, much more than Discovery. And I'm really waiting for the third season. When I'm filming this, I still only have 2 seasons on Paramount Plus, so I'm really waiting for the third one. Because the Gorn are quite an interesting topic there and how the second season ended. But as I already said, Pike, he's the captain of the Enterprise, does have a captain maneuver, and that's prepared for anything. And that means when fighting hostiles, Strange New World Pike increases shield mitigation by 14%. I usually don't use Pike as captain, even though he is, but I will tell you in a second why that is. Because I use his officer ability, and that's quick thinking. When fighting hostiles, Pike decreases hostile shield mitigation by 25%. First of all, you know that I always like it when an officer decreases something on the opponent, because most officers increase something on your own ship and he decreases something on the opponent. And that's why I'm using Pike, and you can see that he's deployed at the moment. He's on ship F, which is my Monaveen that is auto-leveling at the moment again. And there I use him with my Strange New World crew. And that's with Una as captain, with Pike on the bridge, and with Ortegas, because that freebooter crew also works very well against the auto-level hostiles from the Texas class hostiles. And with this crew, my Monaveen can last for quite a long time against those in auto-leveling. So unless we have a war room again or some other PvP events where I can't do this, it's possible with this crew to let my Monaveen auto-level the whole night in a little bit higher level system, so get a lot of rewards there and still survive until the next morning. And so I collect a lot of stuff, can use the Monaveen refinery very well, and that's why I'm using Pike there, and he's out there right now. But of course, if you decide differently as an epic officer, he does have 3 possible traits for away team assignments, and that's captain, reliable, and focused. I upgrade it a little bit. Sometimes you just have to spend those trait experience points for events, and then I just pick one officer and do that if I don't have enough for those I really want to push. And so that's how Pike got a little bit of upgrades for his captain ability. But as I said, I'm using him every day on the bridge of the Monaveen, so I will not send him to away teams. But of course, you want to know how to get Pike, and that means we can go to the recruit section. And here in the ultra recruit section, you will find Pike right on the top already. With some other Strange New Worlds officers. It's not the easiest one because there's so many officers in here. I always call it the overcrowded section, but still you have a chance to do that here. He's also in the Crucible event. We have this at the moment, and depending on level, you have 1 or 2 of those, and in one of those you will find Pike as well. No, you don't. Why did I write down Crucible here? Or was it the other? Or was I with the wrong Pike? Nevertheless, I possibly just looked up my charts wrongly, because and I took down the Crucible instead of the transporter patterns probably. But here he is in the transporter pattern section, and I see on my paper that I didn't write transporter patterns. So he's not in Crucible, he's in transporter patterns. I just transferred it wrongly from my charts that you find on my Discord, from where to recruit those officers. And I just made a mistake by putting it over on paper. But here, in my favorite category, I really like the transport and pattern category. You can recruit Pike. If you haven't gotten him in another way, then transport and pattern section is a good way to completing Pike. But the most, get him from the Mantis refinery, and that's where we have to go as well. Because there you, with a little bit of luck, you have the really best chance to get Pike. If you look at the recruit section in the Mantis refinery, you have a chance of getting 110 Pike shards here with one pull, and that indeed happened to me. You have a chance for 110, for 20 or 5 or just 1, but I did have the 110 pull here already as well, so it is possible. And then you will quickly have Pike if you have a little bit of luck, and those are the ways of doing that. But sometimes it's not even bad to make a mistake, because right now the Crucible is over as an event, but the recruit and the shop sections are still open. So at least you have seen that for lower level players that I do have 2 recruit sections there to recruit officers, even if Strange New World Pike is not in there. Nevertheless, you know how I use him, but if you want to let us know how you are using Strange New Worlds Pike, please put it in the comments. But also, if you have questions in general or video requests, you know that I regularly read the comments. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.